Okay guys, so I'm guessing you pressed on this video to learn how to become a good YouTuber. I'm guessing your YouTube channel is like not in the best condition now. And if you've been watching me, you'll know that I went from 100 subscribers to over 1,000 in less than 2 weeks. And I'm gonna tell you how I did it. And just basically my full YouTube advice if you're wanting to get monetized really fast, which I must warn you, it may sound like a dream to get monetized like that, but I'm telling you, it could be a really stressful, like, to go that fast, and you will get some hate. So I just hope you're ready for that before you just decide to go for it and think you're ready. So if you really think so and you can handle all of it, this is how to grow your channel really fast. Okay, so first tip right here is for like your YouTube channel. Let's say you haven't started it yet, or you started it already. Let me go ahead and just give you this anyway. It's gonna be short. So yeah, if you really feel like you don't need this, there's a timestamp on screen right now for like a time that this part ends. So yeah, but I really suggest you stay with it, okay? But so what I'm saying is, like, your YouTube channel, like your name and your profile picture, this is really important. You probably don't understand how important it is until you actually like do it and like get big. Like, this is actually really important. So first off, your username. This is probably the harder parts. For your username, you want it to be like unique, like you want it to be different, like Game Time. What other VR YouTuber name is Game Time? It's different. And you want it to describe your personality. So like, for instance, my personality in VR is like energetic, like I like playing games, I don't know, I like being active in VR. So it really describes my VR personality. And so you just want it to describe you and be different and sound catchy. Okay, so now for your profile picture. For your profile picture, you want it to, once again, just look good, and you want it to match your username, at least ish. Like, if you're a gorilla tag YouTuber like me, I highly suggest showing like your gorilla in some form. Like, mine's kind of different. For most people, they just take a picture of themselves. Like, I'll literally show you what most people do for their profile picture. A lot of people just like have this as their profile picture, just like under their face, kind of like meme-ish. Like, this isn't a bad profile picture. In fact, I was thinking of doing this before, like that, as a profile picture, but it's kind of different. It's not different. So like, I painted my gorilla in Microsoft Paint as mine. That's just me. Okay, this next thing is actually like recording your first video and things like that. Okay, so before you record your first video, this is just real short, you want to come up with like a killer idea. And you might be like, killer idea? What do you mean by killer idea? What I mean by that is something different, unique, good, like the best video you can come up with possible. Oh, frick. The best video you can come with possible. Like, I don't know, something different, like ghost codes. Like my most popular video, ghost codes. That was a good idea. And because like it's something that before the whole ghost thing was trending, like I was like, okay, it's original. Not much people, like, literally I've not seen a video people ghost hunting before and like actually confirming if it's fake or not. So I did that and it blew up. That's what I mean by killer idea. A video that a viewer would want to watch over and over and over. Okay, so after you come up with your killer idea, the actual recording, this part's a little tricky. So with the recording, you wanna be entertaining, and here's mainly the thing, like, so this is the main thing I'm talking about. So I highly suggest you don't talk like this in your video, like quiet and kind of mumbly, like it makes it sound like you don't want to do YouTube. And don't do this, because people find yelling very annoying, so don't be yelling in your YouTube video. So just be talking normally, like don't talk quiet or loud. You want to just talk normally. And like, imagine this. Imagine you're at like a theme park, like a big theme park. Let me think of one, like Disneyland. And you're in a big crowd and you're wanting to talk to your friends. Like, you'd be wanting that, like you wouldn't quite yell unless it's super loud, but like it's a little loud. So you kind of talk like in a normal voice, but just a little raised, just a tiny bit. Let's say you have camera mod for a video. Like, for some things it's okay, but for a video, don't be like have your camera on your hand the entire time. Like, it's good to switch between transitions. Like, it's good to have your intro like, okay, hey guys, and then the regular video like in first person, and then like, let me get a cool shot. That's a good idea for a video. Something like that. You kind of see how like I was running and it transitioned into first person. Like changing the camera perspectives every couple of seconds is a great idea. It's good to be active while doing it. Like, and it's good to have music in the just be active during the recording. Talk with the viewer, make them immersed. That's all I can really say. Okay, now here's the tricky part by a little bit. Like, it ain't too tricky, it's mainly time consuming. Editing. Editing is definitely different. It could be hard at first, but it gets easy over time. First off, editors. Let me talk about good editors. So what I mean by editors, it's not like paid editors, not like that. If you're editing for yourself, like here's top. Like, don't go to a free website called Video Editor or whatever. Don't go to sketchy websites. Here are 2 apps I suggest you download. It needs to be an app that you download though, because if you just download from a sketchy, non-trusted website that no one's ever heard of, you're most likely gonna get a virus. But yeah, here are 2 websites I suggest you use. Okay, first editing app I highly suggest, and I'll leave videos in the description of like how to get these. It really depends on your skill, as I'm about to say, like your editing skill. But if you're a beginner, I highly suggest an app called Live. Like my beginning friend named Droger. Here's like a little clip of one of his videos just to show how good it is.
So today we have Phasmophobia.
Do you see how quality that is? Like, it looks good. It looks like something you'd see from a professional, like from a professional editing app. So it gives you a lot of good beginning tier editing stuff. Advanced editor like me, a great one I suggest is DaVinci Resolve. And no, I'm not talking about like the paid one. There's $100 one. That's crazy. I use free DaVinci Resolve. So DaVinci Resolve, Live, good editors, use them. So when you're editing, just make the video, imagine it, like edit it in the viewer's perspective, like something you'd watch. Like, not like just your own video, but like something you'd watch from a other YouTuber, like that type of content. So like, imagine if your video was uploaded by a different YouTuber. Tell me how much times you watch it. If it's not over 3 times, and don't lie to yourself, like completely be brutally honest about yourself. Honestly, I should just go in like Gordon Ramsay mode and be like, this isn't good enough, even though it's like top tier. I suggest disciplining yourself to make the best video possible. So there's that. So work really hard and add music in the background. Like, there's a bunch of good music. Like, just go to popular videos and see the music that they use. Like, for instance, the one I'm using. I'll leave links to all the music I'm using down below. Just so that way, like, so you can do it. You have to use MP3s and that stuff to download it unless you have YouTube Premium. That's a whole nother thing, though. Biggest suggestion here is don't make your video over 6 minutes. 3 to 6 minutes is the perfect spot. Golden spot. Golden, like, everybody will watch your video. But all I'm saying is, like everybody will watch it. Okay, guys. So since we're done with video editing, title, thumbnail. Crucial part, really important. You cannot forget about title and thumbnail. Title and thumbnail, for your title, you want it to make sense but be mysterious. So like for title and thumbnail, you want it like a mixture of a bunch of things. But yeah, so like the best way I can explain your title, make it mysterious. Hold on, I'm gonna use my Ghost Codes video once again as like a good example. So Ghost Codes is mysterious because like it's just titled Ghost Codes, like but it explains the video. Like, I'm going ghost hunting in the video, so Ghost Codes, that explains the video. Now here's the thing, you don't want to mess it up too bad. Like, Ghost Codes, it's simple, small, easy to read, and it makes people curious. Now, you don't want something like I went in Gorilla Tag and I went into Ghost Codes at 3 a.m. Do not try Gorilla Tag VR, Oculus VR at a bunch of people. Like, that's too confusing. People are like, what the heck when they read that? You want it to be simple, but it describes your video and mysterious. That's the hard part. And then this is a little easier, but I highly suggest you treat this as serious as everything else, the thumbnail. this is actually the most important part. Like the title is also really important, but this, like, that's second most important. You still worry about that a lot, but this is the most important thing, the thumbnail. The why thumbnail is so important is because it's the biggest part of your video. Like there's a bunch of words and everything, small words at the bottom, but the first thing the viewer sees is the thumbnail. So just make your thumbnails really simple and easy to understand, but at the same time kind of mysterious and cool looking. Okay, and here's a couple honorable mentions. I highly suggest keeping your gorilla the same. Have the camera mod, it helps. And just be entertaining in general. Just have a fan code like me, because then you can have people meet you and they'll see how great you are. And then, yeah. Okay, guys, and that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this YouTubing advice. Shout out to MMVR. I got this idea from him. Put his video in the description. Hope you enjoyed, and good luck on your YouTube channel. Peace.